I know you're frustrated. Everybody's frustrated. Any ideas on what's all of a sudden offensively challenged once again here?
Yeah, you know what? I thought we had a number of chances. We were just off. You know, we buried a lot of shots in Coleman, and I don't think we did enough of getting dirty. When you're not getting the high-end scoring chances, you're not burying them. It's when you got to get your dirty goals and, you know, go hard to the paint. You know, I commented Doe's been run over now the past few games, and their goalies don't get touched. So I think we're playing way too perimeter.
It didn't seem like at the time one of the maybe big turning points of the game right at the beginning. You had that 5-on-3 and unable to convert, or
yeah, I mean we had a situation we've been practicing, you know, a number of times now. We went to it once, we went to it twice, and it was creating. And for some reason we got away from it. I don't know why. You know, a minute 22 5-on-3 like that. We had different chances, we had different looks. We just didn't execute the looks.
Okay, now you fixed it before. I mean, the guys had a 7-game winning streak. You were scoring goals. So, I mean, at the beginning of the streak, it was still 2-1 wins, but at the end of the streak, you're scoring like crazy. How do you fix it the second time?
Well, hopefully last time we kind of turned things around was that long road trip we took to Abbotsford in the Midwest. There is when we started playing well. You know, we talked to the boys about making sure we got to nip this in the bud now. We can't let that 7 games, you know, go to waste by allowing this to linger. So we've been a good road team to this point. You know, we need to come out and play with the same energy that we finished with tonight. I thought we lacked some zip tonight. I don't know if it was a long bus ride in last night. You know, they're sitting here waiting on us, and you know we have an 8.5-hour bus ride that rattled through the night. But you know, it is no excuses. We've been there, done that before.
Okay, now I asked the same question that I asked Sean. I'll ask you. From your standpoint, on the bench and with the team, you got 16,000 in the building, and you're not productive tonight. How disappointing is that for you personally, not to be able to maybe give the fans something to scream about tonight?
You know, it's frustrating because it's right there, and you're just waiting to kind of blow the lid off the place, and to take 59 minutes and 58 seconds to finally do it. You know, so I think it's more frustrating than disappointing that there's chances there to be had and we didn't capitalize. You know, we're a team that's always had more success when we score first, and you know, it's another game where we don't score first, and we got to find a way to battle back.
All right, Mike. I know it was kind of bittersweet and everything. There wasn't all the great celebration after the goal, but on the air, I was thinking that it may have helped you guys maybe mentally getting that goal and not having back-to-back shutouts, or am I just overstating it?
No, I mean, no team wants to go 120 minutes off the All-Star break without scoring, so I guess it's a positive in that way, but at the same time, you can't look too much into it. 1 goal in 2 games. You're not going to win too many games scoring at that rate, so we got to figure something out and start getting more pucks to the net and driving the net and finding a way to score.
What do you think it was tonight? I talked to Coleman, and he said that he felt like he really didn't have too many hard chances. We just weren't able to seem to get it into that box to be able to get those good scoring chances.
Yeah, I mean, and I know we had 40-plus shots, which is good, but at the same time, shots from the perimeter aren't going to generate much offense. So we got to find a way, like I said, get to the net and start banging in some rebounds, because that seems to be the best way to score these days. So that's what we're going to focus on going on this road trip.
Now, I know hockey's a funny game. I mean, you guys had 20 goals in 4 games, you know, before the break, and now all of a sudden it's hard to find the net again. Any idea why you think that it's been a struggle for you?
I mean, I wish we could put a finger on it. Obviously, if we could, we wouldn't be in this situation. But things were going really well for us before the All-Star break there. We seemed to be clicking, and all 4 lines were kind of generating some chemistry. So we just got to stay calm, stay the course, and just get back to the way we were playing. And I know we're going to be fine.
Now, you've been a good road team this year. So I mean, this 11-game road trip, you're going to come back. It's not like you're going to pack up the caravan and go away for a month. But are you looking at this maybe as a way to try and come together as a team, or what?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's not too often you get to go on a month road trip and go that long without playing a home game. So it's a challenge for us. Like you said, we've been doing fairly well on the road so far, so we're not intimidated by it. We know we've got to continue winning games to stay in this playoff race, and we've got ourselves in a good position here over the last month. So it's it's really important that we stay focused and we keep winning games. No matter how hard the travel is, it's our job. So just got to stay focused and make sure we're doing the right things.
All right. Well, first of all, welcome back to San Antonio, and I know your first home game, not a good result, but a pretty special night here with the big crowd. What are your feelings now playing back in this building again?
Yeah, it was great going up for warm up, seeing the upper bowl open, all these people. It was good. I saw a couple welcome back signs, so that helped. But I'm comfortable playing here, so I enjoyed it.
What is it about your game you think that you're going to be able to help this team?
I hope I can just play defense first. I had a mistake there tonight, but I just got to learn the systems, play defense, and then hopefully I can just add some offense, maybe on the power play, jump in the rush. The way we play it, it's pretty exciting. It's up and down hockey, and I think that's going to really benefit my style.
When you say adjust to the system, learn the systems, how much of an adjustment is that for you?
They do some things different here. I'm starting to find out, but it's hockey, so I gotta stop thinking. I just gotta play and just make plays, and then everything else will fall into place.
Okay, tonight again, offensively challenged here for some unknown reason. Any thoughts on why all of a sudden it's been hard finding the back of the net?
Hockey's a streaky game. I mean, I saw these guys were scoring a ton before I got here, and the kid last night made a bunch of good saves. We had some point-blank shots, and then tonight, same thing. We just can't bury. But we'll fine-tune some things on Sunday in practice, and it's just getting the confidence back. Once a couple goals start rolling, it'll all fall for us.
I don't want to understate it, but you got the big crowd here, and they're just waiting to explode, and they're not able to get their goal. How disappointing is that, from a hockey player standpoint, to see the big crowd and not reward them, I guess, with a big ovation? Yeah, no,
it's they kind of leave disappointed, but so do we. It's great when we have that big a crowd, and that's what we want coming in here. And to not have a couple goals and get them going is disappointing to us. We don't want it to happen, but sometimes that does happen, and if they keep coming back, I'm sure we'll have some high-scoring games in the future.
Hey, you had a lot of shots. You had 4 shots first period. It seems like you had a couple opportunities there, but I don't know if he was that good or if you guys were that unlucky.
Right, it's one of those ones. Maybe he was that good. We were just that unlucky. It took us. What was it, 59 minutes and a few seconds. I mean, that's tough. It's frustrating. I mean, we were doing so well, 7 games, and we were scoring a lot. And then get done off a break, and we can't put the puck in the back of the net. It's frustrating, and I think it kind of started to show a bit. We put a lot of pucks on the net in the third period, and I don't know. I mean, we do get one in, but I mean. It's just frustrating. I mean, I thought we did well. If we could obviously played like we did in the third for the first 2, I think it would have been a different outcome. Just a little loose, I think, in some areas that really cost us. And obviously, right now, those 2 points are pretty big, considering it's our last home game for another month. So we really gotta play well on the road, and this is going to be a huge month. Either this is going to push us into playoffs, or this is going to pull us out of playoffs. Right. And so we are just going to have to, come together as a team. And I guess, they say no place better than on the road. Come together as a team and play well. So hopefully it works out for us that way.
It seemed like one shot there in the third period where the puck was going in the net. I guess one of their defensemen kind of dug it out. I mean, that would have made a huge difference.
Yeah, I remember the play. That definitely would have. And yeah, I guess a lot of guys are definitely very frustrated at that point. And to watch that happen, it's like, geez, what do we got to do to get this in? But we just got to keep pushing, I guess, and just keep working hard and doing the right things. That team's a really good defensive team. They play man-on-man. It's really hard to get space and get open and get shots. But we were able to get the chances. I mean, obviously, we would have liked more traffic in front. I mean, for the guy to have a little more challenge, I guess, stopping the puck. But we'll see. We'll see. We got some teams we haven't seen yet. I mean, not we have seen, I guess, but some teams we don't see too often coming up here, and then so hopefully we can do well on this next road trip.
At that 10 o'clock in the morning game too. That's going to be fun. One last thing: do you take that one goal at the end? I know it comes with 2 seconds left, but do you kind of take that and say, okay, we got the monkey off our back. It's not a goose egg. I mean, or is it really not that big of a deal?
That is a big deal. we pushed hard, and to push that hard and not get anything would be tough, but that is kind of, I guess, a bright spot into the game. I mean, Caruso had a lot of chances during the game, and he got rewarded at the end. It was he played well. He had some chances yesterday in Oklahoma City, and so it's just kind of perseverance. Just keep working hard, and eventually that puck's going to go in.